Hello, everybody. So it's Lee. I'm here for a second one. Luke is not here anymore, so he's not joining me on the second video. Who knows? Maybe he'll be in another one. But so in our last video, we just kind of went through the opening. Here we are in the Picori Festival, and let's go find Zelda, wherever she may be. Oh, here she is here. Man, Zelda hasn't been that hyperactive since... God, I don't really even remember. She's like a little kid in this. Like, she's kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. I love this game. It's a great game. And I will... It's... Again, as I said in my last video, it's really probably my favorite Zelda game out to date. Obviously, I have not, well, not obviously, but Skyward Sword may eventually take that. I really don't know. Yeah. I'm going to have to play through Skyward Sword a little bit more. I hope to get Rockstar Game Capture for Christmas, so soon enough I'll even be able to, you know, play through that for walkthrough if I can get my Wii working, because my Wii is broken now, too. But, if you guys pay attention to my channel with the Rockstar Game Capture, if I actually get one, which I probably will, I'll most likely just, you know, do some, Xbox. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to make sure there's not going to be any, you know, legal issues. So, it's going to take some preparation, but you should hope to see that soon enough. I kind of want to do Assassin's Creed, too, because I really like that game. It's the only one that it's kind of fun to do walkthrough. I'll probably eventually do Halo Reach, Spider-Man, Shattered Dimension, stuff like that. But, you know, we'll cross that road when we get to it. So we're just kind of talking around. This episode's probably going to go a little bit slow for at least this beginning part here, because we pretty much are just following her around. And Link looks really weird because he doesn't have a hat yet, and he won't for a very, very long time. Not before we get around the first dungeon, so... Goodness, she's just... Alright, this is actually an important part. You'll see. Would you look at that, a present, and right around Christmas too. Very nice. So let's head up to the castle. So now we have to follow her again. Ugh, the system's getting a little bit repetitive. And there's this business scrub from Majora's Mask, I think. Sorry guys, I have gotten a bit of a cold, obviously. Which is weird seeing how it's like 50 degrees out, but it's, you know, December 23rd. That's kind of messed up. Well, that was a little bit weird. But, you know, the thing that I like about this game, it's sort of like Skyward Sword did successfully, easily. This game sort of captured, you know, what everybody likes about Zelda, especially the, you know, what everybody liked about Link to the Past. That's why the Game Boy Advance, I've actually done my research, and the Game Boy Advance, what made it, you know, really popular was the fact that, you know, not only did they re-release, like the graphics and the art were similar to, you know, old SNES games, which to most and many people were their favorites, which I kind of get, because I like the SNES too. So, let's pay attention to this. So here we are at the award ceremony where this happens, pretty much. So guys, let me just interrupt this for a second. As you can see, the art style, the style itself is actually based on Wind Waker's. Now obviously, you know, it's not GameCube graphics, but you know, the art style and the character model designs were all based on those of Wind Waker. Obviously, you can see the king looks exactly like the king from Wind Waker as does Zelda, and Link, even though it's kind of hard to see in this fashion, all concept drawings, all the ones from the comic book are all based upon, you know, Wind Waker Link. Man, those guards got messed up. Those guards got even more messed up. King got pretty messed up too. I just thought it was kind of weird that, you know, Link avoided being killed by stone, or like turned to stone with that tiny shield. I mean, it's kind of weird to me. And he also avoided, you know, the incredible amount of monsters. So here we are. Let's wake up. Yeah, Luke actually pointed that out. It's kind of weird how he like does a backflip out of bed. I think it's kind of cool. By the way, this is, I think, one of 2 games that actually has Link having a relative alive in the game at one point. For instance, in Link to the Past, which is makes sense seeing how this game is, you know, loosely tied around, or at least not storyline-wise, but, you know, gameplay-wise, and items are very similar. But the point is, Link to the Past and this game are the only two ones, to my knowledge. Actually, I'm sorry, Wind Waker is the other one, where he actually has a relative alive during the game. In Ocarina of Time, his mother had died before the game even started. In Link to the Past, his uncle died, like, you know, a couple minutes after you start the game, but, you know, it technically counts. In Wind Waker, he had his grandma and obviously his sister. In this game, he has a grandpa. One more thing, Vaati is actually from Four Swords. Now, it's not the same character. In Four Swords, Vaati was like this giant bat thing with a tail and one eye. This one, he's Vaati, and, you know, he's a person. There is one little thing at the end which I'll point out, but it's not really tied into anything within Four Swords. But for whatever reason, his name is Vaati in this game, as it was in Four Swords. I don't really know why. Now, obviously, you know, Minish Cap and Four Swords are very, very alike in pretty much every way. Why does Link always have to hold stuff over his head like that? Especially, like, look at that. He's, like, all excited and smiling and holding something, and then look to his right, like his top right, there's, you know, Princess Zelda turned to stone. I mean, this wouldn't exactly, at least if it were me, this wouldn't exactly be a moment where I'd be all like, oh yes, I got something. No, I'd be more like, alright, how can I help? You know, like, alright, thank you for giving me the sword, I'm going to go, you know, save all of you. But, yeah. Again, I don't know exactly what he does in Skyward Sword, because I really have not seen that game, and played much of that game, since my Wii is still really messed up, which means it will probably take a while before I can get any 3D Zelda games up, or any other ones. Me and Connor have finally worked out which games we will be doing. And as for, he's doing Link to the Past, not Link to the, well, he is doing Link to the Past, he's also doing Link's Awakening. I'm doing this game, I'll eventually be doing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And he will be doing Oracle, Ages, because it's more about puzzle-based stuff, and I'm terrible at puzzle-based stuff. And Oracle Seasons I will be doing, because it's about combat, which I'm still really bad at in Zelda games, but I'm a lot better at it than I am at maps, or puzzle solving. It's just too bad. You know, it's funny, because I'm doing these walkthroughs of games that I'm pretty much terrible at most of the time, and I always thought that was kind of sad. Like, I'm terrible at them, but I still love doing them, because usually with me, the games that I'm worst at are the games I like the worst. I am terrible at Halo, I am terrible at Modern Warfare 3, I'm terrible at Zelda, I'm terrible at pretty much most games, and it takes me a while to get used to them, but, you know, it's kind of difficult. Alright, so our journey has begun. I'm going to save and end this video here, and in my next video, I will travel to the Minish Woods and to the Deepwood Shrine. Alright, see you guys all later. Goodbye.